Hello, I'm Dr. Trevor Johnson-Steigelman. I'm a physics professor at Finger Lakes Community College, and I'd like to talk to you about using Poll Everywhere to engage your students. Poll Everywhere is a way to make interactive activities, essentially questions that you make, and you can put those into a PowerPoint presentation or a Google Slides presentation or a Keynote presentation. So let's take a look. Poll Everywhere is really a way to ask these interactive questions. You can use it for formative assessment, basically seeing how students are doing just after you've taught something. It's a great way to monitor student attention. If you're teaching virtually, you can ask students to answer a question. They enter things on their computer, and you can see right away whether they're answering or not. You could also use it for review, and most importantly, it is free with an email sign-up. It is not really an attendance tracker. It's not a great tool for summative assessment. Unless you buy a subscription, then you can get that information. Otherwise, you use the free version of it and you can use it right out of the box. So Poll Everywhere calls everything in it an activity. You can do multiple choice questions. You can do a word cloud. You can do a clickable image and multiple other things here. So there's lots of ways that you can use this to effectively help you teach. So the workflow for this is you make an activity at polleverywhere.com and put it into a presentation. Students will respond to that on their device. Now, you could do this in a classroom if students have iPads at their desks or Chromebooks at their desk. Or, like I said, if you're teaching online, they can do it right on the device that they're watching your presentation on. Then you can share the results, discuss them with students. This is really where the learning takes place. You ask students why they picked particular answers. You could put them into small groups to talk about their answers and try to come to a consensus on what the right answer is and why it's a right answer. There are a whole lot of ways to do this. I'm sure that in your teacher training, you've seen many ways to get students to discuss answers with each other. So here's an example of a PowerPoint slide that's coming right out of Poll Everywhere. So it gives students a link that they can follow to respond at. This could be on their phone on an app. It could be on their Chromebook. It could be on their iPad. It could be on the computer that they're working at. So it asks a question. It shows the students what the different responses are. And down here in the corner, you can see there is a live tally of how many people have responded to a particular question. So as you watch this, you should see in just a moment this update as a student responds. So you can see there that jumped up to 10 as a student responded. Okay, after students respond, you can show them this second slide that shows what the results are. You can do this by percentage, you can do it by number, and so on. There's some options that will show up here. If you put your mouse up in this corner, you could actually lock this so students can't answer anymore. If you wanted to redo the question, after students do a think, pair, share with each other, then you could clear their responses and try the same one again. Okay, there's also an option for another slide to show up. This slide is just a locked version of the original slide. Okay, so this is a very quick review, obviously. I do have more information in another video. I'll put a link down in the description for that. But Poll Everywhere is a great tool for interactive activities. You can use these activities to check student understanding. It's a great way to keep students engaged, to make sure that they're paying attention during a virtual class, and you can also use it to help students review. So hopefully this information is helpful. You can find more information at polleverywhere.com or at my own website, coachesatech.com. Thanks for watching, and good luck with your teaching.